So today, friends, we are discussing about the topic of standardization, interchangeability, and preferred numbers. Now, standardization is one of the most important idea about making the component in a particular manner, making the component in a specific size, so that it should be standard at all. It is very difficult. Suppose you have to think about it, it is very difficult for any manufacturing company to or to produce a many various size, then it cannot be interchanged to each other. For example, say suppose you have to take the screw size of the screw, then it should be in standard. Otherwise, it is very difficult for you to fit that screw for other brands. So standardization is normally what? Standardization is to make the component in standard size, and each and every company, each and every manufacturer should follow the standard to have their product in demand, to have their product in search in the market. Now here you have to see one of the important advantage of standardization is also interchangeability. You can interchange any component or any size of the part if it is in standard then to other brands. So standardization itself is the another advantage of that kind in that particular manner also. Now we have to see standardization is what? Standardization is actually the technical communication, or we can call it as mutual understanding to decide a particular size. We manufacture a particular product in particular size itself only. That actually facilitate the exchange of the goods and service among the brands, whether it is international brand or national brands. Also, we have to remove the technical barriers. We can easily transfer the technology, or we have to provide the uniformity in terminology that is created in form of the size and shape of the component. Also, we can easily coordinate or adapt the standard dimensions very easily from various kind of the brands available in the market. Variety can be reduced. So because of the reduction of the variety, it is very easy for any manufacturer to produce that particular component in the easiest way. Even functional requirement and characteristic of that particular component is decided, specified for a particular operations. Also, ambiguity can be reduced. Testing method can easily be established. Now here you have to see standardization can be achieved by means of preferred number in machine design. So preferred number is nothing but a particular kind of the geometric series. How we can develop that preferred number we have to see in subsequent slides. But standardization is normally needed in form of the size as we have discussed. So we should have a particular pattern through which the first size, second size of the component or say third size of the component, same component can be manufactured in what way. For example, say we are available television in 21 inch, then 29 inch, then 32 inch, then 40 inch, then 42 inch, then 55 inch maybe. But it is very difficult to find out the size of the component in 22 inch or 36 inch. So that is not in standards. So standardization is very easy communication even for the customer point of view. Now you have to keep in mind that standard components are available specifically in motor speed. 1440 RPM is the standard size. Then engine power in terms of the watt. Then machine tool speed and feed is also standards. And that standard size or standard parameters definitely follow a definite pattern. And that pattern is to be produced, but that pattern is to be decided by means of the preferred number. Okay, so that preferred number you have to see here. So use the preferred number. Just you have to see. Preferred number is the rounded value derived from the geometric series. Here you have to see. It is derived from the geometric series, including the integral power of the 10. So you have to keep in mind it is the integral power of the 10. Suppose and preferred number are specifically defined by means of the R series. And it is the common ratio of the following factors. So normally you have to take 5th root of 10 or 10th root of 10 or 20th root of 10 or say 40th root of 10. So these are the standard geometric series. So this one is called as R5 series. And this one is called as say R10 10 series. Now, according to this geometric ratio, you have to decide first size, and then multiply the first size with the this one to get the second one, and then square to the third one, and so on continuously. So in this way, you can easily find out the standards. Now here you have to see we have lots of sizes are there, as we have discussed R5 series. As we have discussed R5 series. So just have to see R5 series means fifth root of 10. So geometric ratio is 1.58. Fifth root of 10 is equal to 1.58. So first size is this one, second size is this one multiplied with the 1, then 1.5 into 1.5 and so on continuously. For R10 series, it is one geometric ratio is 1.26, and R20 series 1.112, and for R40 series it is 1.06. So first is this one, second is this one, and so on continuously. Added 0.6 here, added 0.12 in each side, and so on. Approximately rounded off value. You have to take the rounded off value for that. And how this is geometric ratio are found, and depending upon the geometric ratio, you have to find the size of the component. Say size of a particular component, say diameter of the shaft 1 centimeter, for example. Say then second shaft is 1.6, then 2.5, then for 0.0 centimeter. If the size of the shaft follows the R5 series to achieve the standardization, and so on. You can use any kind of the series depending upon the requirement of the machine design. Now, normally R10, R20, and R40, R10, 20, and 40 are used specifically for the thickness of the sheet metal or wire diameter. Wire diameter can be standardized mostly based on the R10, 20, and 40 series. Even R5 series 10 and 20 are used to have the layout of the speed, gear spindle speed, that you have to see in the subsequent topic later on. Also, R20 and R40 are used for the machine tool feed, and R5 series specifically dedicated for capacity of the hydraulic cylinder. Also, it is used for the capacity of the hydraulic cylinder. So this is how the geometric ratio can be used to decide the standardization, and one of the most important benefit of applying the standardization in machine component is to achieve the interchangeability. This is about the standardization. And you have to see some FIMAD IS standards as per the 1076 code. R5 series are having the geometric progression ratio for the first size, second size, third size, fourth size, fifth size, sixth size, and so on continuously between 1 to 10. Just have to see between 1 to 10. The number of size are increasing. So suppose you have to increase the more number of component, same component in more number of size, then you have to preferably go through the R10, 20, or 40 series. So ultimately it is told that suppose you are deciding a particular component is to be manufactured from minimum size of 1 to maximum size of 10 with more variation in size, you have to go for the higher R series. Otherwise, if variation in the size are less, then you have to go for the lower basic series R5, preferably R5. And based on these, you have to decide. Based on these numbers, you have to decide for which particular industrial applications of the component, you have to go for the series. Suppose you need the more variety, then definitely you have to go for the higher series. So this is about the actual series component. Thank you.